Hello everyone and welcome back to Scrolls. Today I'm doing another deck guide. Yesterday I did the deck guide for the budget growth deck. So that was the deck with no rares that I took from a rating of 0 all the way up to 1700 without too much of a problem. So yeah, that was good. Anyway, this is now that deck but with rares in it. I've already done a Mono Growth Aggro deck guide. However, I have now changed my mind of how I want that built since I've done that series. I like it like this now. So this is it. There's only 6 extra rares, so it's still pretty attainable if you're on a budget, and I like it, and it's probably the most fun deck out there at the moment, I think anyway, because it's enjoyable. Anyway, yeah, let's start taking a look at it. Right, so we're going to start by looking at 2 cards which effectively make this deck work. Earthen Testament and Earthborn Mystic. Now Earthen Testament, it's a spell that costs 2 and it says all your enchanted units count down by 2. So we run enchantments, 8 of them to be precise. So if we enchant a unit or a creature, because we haven't got any structures, then we play this and things can attack. So it's a very, very cheap rallying and allows us to win. Earthborn Mystic, she's pretty good. Cost 3 is a 2/2/4. Enchanted creatures you control have +1 attack. So any enchantments that we or our opponent put on our creatures, they get buffed, which is nice. So a Languid will only be -1 attack. My Curse, Infectious Blight, horrible things, I don't know. Anyway, all our stuff as well, +1 attack. That's nice. And when Earthborn Mystic's countdown is 0, you may reset its countdown to draw an enchantment scroll. If you do, Earthborn Mystic takes 1 damage. So yeah, we can start drawing enchantments, which is good, and we want to draw as many as we can because they are excellent. You also notice that my stats aren't as high. That's because when you trade scrolls from accounts, their stats are wiped, and although I've been playing this deck a lot on this account, as you can see my rating's gone down from 1900, whatever it was, down to 1700 it was at one point. That's because I'm just messing around. I don't care about ranked, and it's a lot of fun just playing this deck because it's funny. You either win in like 4 turns or you lose. Actually, you still stand a chance up to around 20ish, but whatever. Anyway, things happen with this card on the field. So yeah, enchantment support. I think we should look at the enchantments. Boom! Right, so we have 2 Bearpaw, 3 Champion Ring, and 3 Stagheart. Okay, Bearpaw costs 2. Enchanted unit gains +2 attack and +2 health. When Bearpaw enters play, enchanted units countdown increases by 1. So, this is important for reasons unknown to me. Anyway, +2 attack, +2 health is amazing. Downside can be an upside. Now, we use this to protect our units from Quake and Bearpaw. Quake and Burn, most of all. They seem to be the thing. Just putting things out of health range. And the countdown increase can be used to our benefit. As I think I did in the video. You can just delay your unit attacking by a turn. It's like, oh no, okay, that's annoying. So yeah, they come in with a bigger attack next turn, which is quite groovy. So we can get like Wetland Rangers buff and all sorts of other things. Also going Bearpaw, Earthen Testament is pretty powerful. Champion Ring costs 2, enchanted unit gets +2 attack, so no health what's the word? Health boost, that's it. A health bust is something that I think you can get on the NHS now. Yes, just +2 attack, pretty good. Ragged Wolf, Champion Ring, good combo. Pretty much it. No, that's not it, but you get the idea. Stick it on things, buff the attack. Mainly want to put it on your relentless creatures if you can. If not, whatever. +2 attack's nice. +3 attack with an Earthborn Mystic. See, it's pretty groovy. Stagheart. Enchanted unit gets +1 attack and +1 health for each Stagheart on the same side. So if we have 3, each one will be giving +3/+3. If we have 2, each one will be giving +2/+2. If you have 1, it's +1/+1. Whatever. It's a pretty darn good enchantment. It's probably the best one in the deck, I would say, although Bearpaw and Champion Ring are pretty strong. So Stagheart might be the worst. No, Stagheart's pretty good. Just stick it on things. It's for health boost, that's pretty important as well. Never underestimate the power of health. It is pretty strong. So that's the enchantments, and before I lose my mind, I think we should move on to the cheap creatures. Okay, so again, pretty familiar setup to those of you who've been watching the past few videos I've been doing. We have 3 Ragged Wolves, 3 Vative Wilds, 3 Gravehawks, 3 Kinfolk Braves, and 3 Kinfolk Rangers. I haven't traded my Braves across because they're rare. Hey, look at them, it's pretty powerful. How's this one doing? Meh, whatever. Ragged Wolves, they are 1/2/2 for 1 creature with haste. Boring-ish, apart from they are very strong. Stick an enchantment on it, Crimson Bull with it, and other things, just combo them all. It's very good. Vative Wild, turn 1 play, Vative Wild is about as strong as you can get. We go turn 1, and we can play a 3-cost creature on our second turn, so we can put out an Earthborn Mystic, a Frostbeard, or a Breaker, I think it's called. Breaker or Berserker. It's Breaker, isn't it? Must be. Otherwise, I know nothing. So yeah, that's the main reason. And also it means we can just sack the scrolls a turn earlier than normal if we want to get up to turn 5. So that's nice. Gravehawk, cost 2 is a 1/2/3 with Relentless. That ability there is, well, we can ignore it. Relentless on a 1-attack creature is rubbish, but we can buffer. Stick a Bearpaw, we have a 3/2/5 Relentless creature, which is strong. That's a Great Wolf, effectively. Yeah, just buffer up. The deck needs Relentless just to get through and do the damage necessary to win. So Gravehawk's very nice. Kinfolk Brave, 2/1/2 for 2. Bloody strong. Stick as many enchantments on him as you can. Actually, don't do that. Spread them out. But Kinfolk Brave is a good target. Turn 2 Brave, turn 3 Bearpaw, and we get a 4/1 from the field. Yeah, you know, most aggressive creature in the game, I guess. So, Kinfolk Brave doing work since early alpha. Kinfolk Ranger, 2/2/3 for 2. Now let's look at the stuff that costs 2. Does this work, or do I have to do it weirdly? Oh no, it does work. That's quite unfortunate. You may think, why am I running Kinfolk Ranger and Gravehawk? They're rubbish. But your options are Outcast Rebel, too slow. Sister of a Fox, too weak. Vengeful Vader, good, but I would rather have the extra bit of health than the ability just to ramp up. I mean, you never really ramp. You don't really need it since we've got the Vader there, and Gravehawk's got Relentless, so we want that. So that's my 3 2-drops, and they are important because you want to get the first creature on the field when you can. So this allows us to do that. So yeah, now we can look at the bigger stuff. So here we have 3 Breakers. Breaker is a 3-cost human kinfolk. It's a 3/2/3. When Breaker deals damage, its attack is increased by 1. 3/2/3 for 3 are solid. I would run him without his ability, but his ability is amazing. When Breaker deals damage, its attack is increased by 1, so it's going to get huge very quickly if you play him correctly and protect him. He's going to do a lot of damage. 2 Frostbeard. You may think, why are you running Frostbeard? That's because he's overpowered as hell. No, he's not, but he's good against growth and order, I find. Just getting the buff, forcing opponents to do it, otherwise you win, and if they kill it, you win. It's just very, very strong, needs to be dealt with. Either they ignore him, and then you can play Rallying, and just attack for 6, which is amazing. Or they kill him and they just wasted a bit of removal on a creature which isn't really going to attack. So you don't care. Either way, Frostbeard's in because it has a beard and a hat. And then you think, why are you running 1 Brother of a Wolf and 2 Frostbeard? Originally I was running 3 Frostbeards, but then I thought I want another 4-drop. So I took out 1 Frostbeard for a Brother of a Wolf. Seems like it makes sense in my mind, and it's doing okay. 7 4-drops and 8 3-drops, yeah. Brother Wolf, cost 4, it's a 3/2/4, and you can summon a wolf with it. It's been around for ages, and it's very strong. Summoning wolves means you have greater reach on the board. You can move Brother Wolf, summon a wolf, and then move that wolf as well, so you can gain access to quite a bit of the board. And then you can chat a wolf and get in and do damage. So it's good there. Striped Fang Bear, cost 4, is a bear, that's why it's in. and it's a 1/2/4, and as long as the opponent controls any human, strike fang bear is relentless and its attack is increased by 1. So it is weak to everything, no, strong against everything, weak to nothing but energy. Is that right? It's not brilliant against energy, there you go, because they have automatons most of all, rather than humans, but other than that, you can still buff it. You've got to remember that if your opponent doesn't have humans on the field, it doesn't have relentless, and I always make that mistake, so watch out. But you want your relentless creatures, so Fang Bear is in. Wetland Ranger is a 1/1/4 for 4, which is rubbish, but its pillage effect is amazing. All your units get +1 attack during your and your opponent's next turns. So, attacking idol, you have a 2/1/4. Have 2 attacking idols, you have a 3/1/4. All your creatures get buffed by 1, effectively for each Wetland Ranger, which is good. And you think, why don't you play Ancestral Totem? And I say because Ancestral Totem has 2 health and is weak and doesn't attack. And Wetland Ranger, you can stick Enchantment on him, and he's amazing. And last but not least is Kinfolk Veteran, an old favourite. Look how much damage it's done. It's done 57, which is amazing since I only played him 6 times. What? I don't know. Yeah, Kinfolk Veteran, 3/2/3 for 5 with haste. Still really solid, even though it's been nerfed twice, I believe. It was a 3/2/5 originally, when it was a 3/2/4, and lately it's been turned into a 3/2/3, which seems fair, I suppose. But he dies to things, so be careful with him. But just hasting him for 3 damage is always pretty strong, so yay! Let's look at the deck once more, and then we can go into a game. So, a quick recap. We have 3 Ragged Wolves, 3 Vate of the Wilds, 2 Bearpaw, 3 Champion Ring, 3 Earthen Testament, 3 Gravehawk, 3 Kinfolk Brave, 3 Kinfolk Ranger, 3 Stagheart, 3 Breaker, 3 Crimson Bull, 3 Earthborn Mystic, 2 Frostbeard, Brother of a Wolf, 3 Striped Fangbear, 3 Wetland Ranger, 3 Kinfolk Veteran, and Rallying. Right, matchups that we enjoy playing against are Energy, and that's pretty much it. No, Mono Energy, you can win most of the time. Your opponent has to have some fortune. I've only lost once to Energy, I think. That might be a lie. I can only remember losing once, and that was because it was against Cisp, and he got a lucky charge coil and things. So that made me angry. There might be another occasion, but it does well in general. You may think, why? They have removal. But you're just able to put out so much high health stuff, like Wetland Ranger, they can't burn it. They're not going to. And Fangbear, Brother Wolf. Frostbeard's not good, but Earthborn Mystic, 3-drop before health is strong. I mean, you can buff things up, Bearpaw's important. It's just good. It's weak against Poison Decay. Just infectious blights going off, so you've got to be careful there. You've got to really just try and rush him down if you can. Against Growth, it's good, actually. Unless you get quaked 3 times, you can usually recover from 2, so against Growth it's fine. Against Order, it's good against late game Order, but against the aggro Order deck, it's not brilliant. You really need some luck. But you can win. It's not unbeatable. Anyway, so hopefully I'm going to face Energy when I play my ranked game. So yeah, let's do it. Okay then, we are playing against Mythica Kip and going first. And this hand is going to be kept, I think. We'll get rid of Rallying. And we'll just play Gravehawk turn 2. And then go Breaker turn 3, I guess. Gravehawk's pretty strong with the Stagheart on it. Having a 2/2/4 Relentless. What are you doing about it? What? Useless Contraption? Right, we're going to be wanting to target that because of Machine Chance. That's the only reason you play Useless Contraption. So we're going to go Ranger down here. We don't want to play on this lane because whatever we can do on this lane here, we can do on this lane. So now I want to go Breaker. We'll separate them just in case of something weird like Power Chip Thunder Surge. And then next turn I'm going to go Wetland Ranger, and the turn after that we're going to go Wetland Ranger and rush him down. That's for plan anyway. Plans never work. As long as it doesn't have a turn 4 burn. That's what we're afraid of. And I did try and record a game before this, but I lost against Mono Growth Aggro, of all things. Well, it wasn't aggro, but kind of was. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm playing against energy, and energy's fun. No, you're not allowed to potion resistance it. Oh, it's not playing by the rules. Okay, we're going to go Wetland Ranger. We'll go Wetland Ranger here. So we've got 2 creatures attacking, well, threatening this lane, I guess, and putting 2 damage on the middle lane. It's better than any other lane. Now, no burn. Don't play burn. Burn is cheating. You didn't cheat. That's alright. There's no point just putting damage on here, because we'll do it later on. We're just going to rush him. Or as quickly, do as much damage as we can, as quickly as possible. Wetland Rangers are so good against energy. In fact, he's sacking the scrolls as well is good. It means he can't make his way up to a Thunder Surge or a Violent Dispersal or a strong Sudden Eruption. So that's good. Charge calls are annoying. So hopefully I can get a Kinfoot Veteran. Oh, but that's definitely what I'm going to be looking to find. Another Wetland Ranger. Okay, so I'm going to go Wetland Ranger. And we'll go here, I suppose, but I want to put damage on this side or here. So we're going to go Wetland Ranger there, I think. Separate things from a Power Chip Sudden Eruption or Power Chip Thunder Surge. Thunder Surge is the one I want to say, or Blind Rage. But with 3 Wetland Rangers on the field, this should be game. And a very quick one at that. Crimson Ball? Do I win? No, I don't win. Rallying, do I win? No. So I guess I sack the scrolls. And I really want to take out this idol because a Forge will appear. I mean, a Gun Automaton might appear. So I won't get access to this idol. So I think I'm just going to Crimson Ball here. It may seem a bit weird, and we'll start threatening this idol up here, all these idols. I could in fact... Nah, let's just go for the idol. I got a rallying next turn as well. I'm actually not too sure if that was the best play on reflection. But I'm not bothered about these lanes. The fact that we're going to lose the buff on these is a bit annoying. We just need to do 7 damage up here. So how can I do 7 damage? I've currently got... Oh, I need to do 10 rather. I've currently got 7. Let's sack the Ranger. Got a Ragged Wolf, that's not enough. We can do damage there. Do I want to take out a Gun Automaton? Do I want to threaten the idols? I think I want to threaten the idols. And let's go Vate of the Wild Earthborn Mystic maybe? I think we're just going to go Earthborn Mystic. Vate of the Wild. And I want to protect the Earthborn Mystic, so we'll go Vate of the Wild. Put down here. On reflection, I think that Crimson Ball was a mistake. I would have been better off just saving it. I probably should have killed that Gun Automaton. Violent Dispersal, okay. And I probably should have hit this idol. I am doing all the mistakes, but rallying just wins it. So, GG. I forgot to wish him good luck. My apologies. But there you go. Turn 9 win. Pretty fast. Probably should have been quicker. But whatever. Against energy, as I said, You can just rush him down and you win, and it works. So there you go. Energy is not unbeatable at all. So, yeah, Mono Growth Aggro version 2. The non-budget version. But I like it. It's my favourite deck. It doesn't win all the time, but if ever there was a deck which is going to win when you get the right draw, it's this one. It's unstoppable with Wetland Rangers. So yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I shall see you next time. Goodbye.